Welcome back, viewers. Now I have thought about what I was going to do quite a bit since last episode, and I'm thinking that maybe biogas engines aren't really the way to go. Now I prefer biogas engines, but what I think I'll do instead is create the EUs directly with biogenerators. Now I'm not sure which one is more expensive, seeing as this does take gold after all, so this one probably is more expensive. But it does produce, I think, around 20% more. But the biogas just requires so much bronze, which is why I'm avoiding it. It's just because bronze is such a pain to make right now, seeing as all my furnaces blew up. And yes, making them automatically took a very long time, but making them manually, that's just such a pain. So instead, biogenerators will be the answer. So yes, I'm hoping that will work out quite well. Now it is a shame because I did work out how much actual biogas engines you could run off a peat engine, and it's 1 1/3. In other words, if you have 30 peat-fired engines, you can run 40 biogas. Now, give or take. So it's probably better to just run about maybe 35 if you want to be sure that you never run out. Now, biogenerators, I don't know. I really have no idea how many you can run off 40? Wait, 40? Yes, I think I have 40 peat-fired engines. Anyway, I'm just going to get these online just by placing these few blocks down, and they should all spring to life. There we go. Energy's coming out. Now it's all just on a random thing right now, but I'm thinking we might as well just send these to main. I mean, there's nowhere else that these really have to go. Or I could send them to the fermenter themselves and just run the fermenter on peat-fired engine power. But no, I think that will do the trick. We'll just send it to main so those MFSUs don't actually run out. In fact, I'm going to go check on them now because we do have quite a bit more power coming out right now, even though these steam engines are doing nothing. In fact, I wonder why they're still doing nothing. That is rather strange. But yes, we'll head up to the MFSUs and hopefully they will be increasing in power. Okay, no, they're completely running out. That is not what I wanted to hear. Well, so much of this is just being wasted. I mean, none of it's really going anywhere now, is it? Wait a second, aren't most of them going to MJ to... Ah, of course, that's all I need to do. Why didn't I do that earlier? So many are going to places where they just are not needed. Now, having 30 going to the fermenter is probably overkill, but just in case, we will still keep that going. Now, we do not need this going to the logger anymore, that's for sure, so I'm going to send it back to MJ to EU, or I could just turn it off. But instead of turning it off, we'll send it to there. Now, how many am I sending to main? What in the world was I thinking? But all I know is that these peat bogs and things are no longer required either, so I'm sending it to MJ to EU. MJ to EU. MJ to EU. How many are going to main now? 30. Enough to run 3 quarries? I think that's enough. Okay, that should do the trick. Now there should be tons of energy coming in here, and hopefully these will start filling again. No. These things are really power hungry. Looks like we just do not have enough biogas engines to run them. When you think about it, we're only running 5 biogas engines, so we're kind of producing twice as much, or we're trying to use twice as much power as we are producing. So we do need some more, and unfortunately, it's almost like we're out of chocolate. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Is it that transformer problem again? No doubt it is. There you go. Now you've started back up again. Really gotta fix that somehow. What if I was just to do this? Just a minute. Now it's facing in this direction, and we'll see if that works. I don't know why it would make a difference, but I know some red power blocks have to be faced a certain direction for them to work, so maybe transformers are the same. But now charcoal is coming in, and I'm hoping that some of it will go to these generators here. Sounds like they have. And now we've got 8 extra generators producing 80 EU per tick going into the MFSUs, and it looks like that's not enough either. Although wait, no, it looks like not all of them have actually, whoops, started up yet either. How many are actually being requested here? I'm just curious. 2. That should be enough to keep them running non-stop. Should be. Can't really be sure about that though. And it does seem like it just is not enough. Ah well, we're gonna have some biogenerators soon anyway, so I guess shouldn't have any kind of trouble there. Anyway, we'll head upstairs and begin actually crafting these things. Okay, here we go. Now of course, we aren't just going to make the biogenerators. First off the bat, we are going to actually need a still to make the biofuel. You can use one of those Buildcraft refineries, I believe, but it doesn't actually give you as much biofuel as the still actually will. Now first off, we're going to need as many sturdy machines as possible, which, oh dear, that's so expensive. Ah well, give me the recipe for bronze. In fact, since we're doing this all by hand, we can use the cheaper recipe, I believe, which would be this one, wouldn't it? Yes, I believe it far cheaper. This gives you 4 to 2. This gives you 4 pieces of bronze straight off the bat. So, I'll just go ahead and grab 12 pieces of copper. No, let's take more than that. Give me, let's say, yeah, let's give me 20. And along with that, give me 5 tin. Thank you very much. I'll put it to good use. Hey, where's the tin? Oh wait, no, here it comes, Okay, I was just taking a little bit of time while it probably converted all of the iron to the tin that I was asking for. Hey, what's going on? Ah, there we go. It's actually a shaped recipe. How very curious. Oh well, no problem. We've now got 20. That's a strange amount. But okay, that's not the most helpful amount, seeing as it needs to be a multiple of 8. Oh wow, I really underestimated the cost of the sturdy machine. Okay, I'm going to need so much more. Oh dear. Okay. No problem. I'm just going to need, I believe, 60. And also 20 pieces of tin. That's a much more sturdy request. And wow, how much peat do we have? That is insane. That's why we needed all those peat-fired engines to start burning all of that into ash already. And we already have heaps of ash anyway too. And once again, the tin slowly comes in. Alright, now the biggest thing I'm worried about here is the amount of gold we actually have. So I'm going to go through everything I own and try and smelt it down so we can actually have enough gold to make all of the biogenerators that I require. So we only have 1 diamond as well, which is only going to give me, what, 4 pieces of gold? Alright, I did my usual thing and I ended up with 7 diamonds, which equates to 28 pieces of gold, which isn't too much, but it's not bad. It's getting there, I suppose. Now, let's go ahead and make some more bronze, I think. Thank you. That will definitely do the trick. Now, if we just split this up, we'll end up with more than enough sturdy machines. Alright, 10. Definitely more than enough. Now, 1 sturdy machine, a little bit of redstone, and a little bit of glass, and we'll grab our very first still. Maybe I did this the wrong way around as usual. There we go. one still should do the trick. I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same as the fermenter in that just the more power you give it, the faster it will go. So you should never need really to ever have more than one. Okay, so what this basically will do is take in the biomass and just turn it into biofuel with the aid of a little bit of power. So I'm thinking all I'll do is split the pipe and have the still, actually, perhaps right here. Or I could connect it to this here power source and put it really close by. But I don't want it to connect to this supplier pipe either. I don't want saplings or ash, whatever it is, going into my still, or even trying to go into the still for that matter. And I can't put it here because then it'll start getting water inside it, and it needs biomass, not water. But it looks like I should be able to place it here rather easily. In fact, then it gets a direct source to the biomass. Wonderful. That should work out quite well. I would actually prefer it to be after the tank, so the tank is kept full at all times, instead of this being on at all times to actually supply this. So now that I think about it, one, I need a new pickaxe, and two, I'm going to do it a different way. Okay, yes, so after placing it down and after filling it with biomass, I've decided, no, I don't want it like that. Well done, Stray, well done. There goes the still, and yes, I want this to stay full at all times. I don't want half of all the biomass going somewhere else. So when this is full, I then want it to pass stuff along to my still, which I will just place right on top here. That should be fine. Or perhaps I should keep it in line with this. I think I'll keep it in line. So this should work out. Then again, it doesn't even need items, so perhaps I can just place it right on the ground here. Yeah, that'll do the trick. And you can see it is filling up with biomass. You can see it indicated on the side of the still, and this should begin emptying unless, as I thought, so much biomass is being produced that this isn't even emptying. Oh wait, there it is! Just a little bit. Just a lot a bit. The thing is that this can keep up with it emptying pretty easily. The problem is, it's not really getting pumped out. I could use a steam engine, but it'll be fine. Now, oh wait, I have redstone engines left over, so I might as well make this pump out a little bit faster while I'm here. Why not? Why not? Oh, excuse me. That should do the trick. In fact, that is complete overkill, and I'll explain why in just a moment. Simply put, this is pumping out the equivalent of 2 redstone engines worth of water. So having 3 here, there's no point because it can't convert that much water into biomass anyway. But okay, that should do the trick. No matter how much biomass is produced, these 3 engines will be able to cover it easily. Okay, so now my still is up and running. This is a spot to put basically cans of biomass in on your own or with logistic pipe. And this is where the biomass, no, the biofuel will get produced. So, in order to set that up, I'm going to need a new power teleport pipe. So, where should I place all this stuff? Maybe just right along the side. It shouldn't have any kind of trouble there. I'm hoping... no, I probably don't have a single extra power teleport pipe. In fact, I probably don't even have a regular teleport pipe after all the bugs and disappearing pipes all over the place. In fact, I am just going to cheat one into my inventory, just because I've recorded it. You guys know all of the missing pipes that have been floating around, so I'll just go ahead and just give myself 2. And I'm sure you understand, I do have quite reasonable viewers of this channel. My stuff disappears all the time. Well, not my stuff, my teleport pipes. The rest of my stuff only disappears because I get it blown up. It's all good. Well, let's just add a new frequency and then... Oh, yes, peat bog is no longer needed, so we can now actually remove it and change that to the still frequency. Ah, darn it. as I was saying, the still frequency. Okay, now we just want to be able to pipe this stuff out, so I'm going to need my waterproof piping back, which should be floating around. Let me see. There we go, golden waterproof pipe, wooden waterproof pipe, that should all do the trick. I'm just going to need one more actual waterproof teleport pipe, which I'll go ahead and make soon. Now, oh, I don't want you connecting. I hope that you can also pump off the side, and where's it gone? Oh wait, here it is. No problem, no problem. Okay, so I'm going to need some more steam engines, so... no! Dang it, come on, there's got to be more. There's got to be... good, there is. There is. I'll just place one of you here, and one on top. That should do the trick then. That will power both of them, and we'll begin pumping it out once it is being produced. As soon as I hook this up to a frequency down in the engine room. Now all I have to do is make some waterproof teleport pipes and we'll be in business. We certainly will. What did I just deleted teleport to put up teleport all over again? Well, I'm going to have to make some diamond. No. I'm going to have to smelt down pretty much everything I own, because the amount of diamonds I have, only 5. Oh wait, these are very expensive, so perhaps I might have to turn them all back. Just for the diamonds. Just for the diamonds. Oh, that'll do the trick as well. Oh, diamond boots as well. Okay, seems like we might not be in as much trouble as I did originally think. This should work out quite nicely after all. In fact, we certainly don't need sapphire. We don't need emerald either. And in fact, give me all the rubies too. That'll do the trick, and I don't want to use my uranium, but I will. But I will. Now, inventory. No. There, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Now, if you don't mind, thank you. That should happily do the trick. Whoa, yep, that'll do it. That will certainly do it. Now I'm just going to need some glass and... Oh, in fact, I'll just throw my diamonds back in because I need to actually make diamond gears, which is a pain to craft. I'll make the system just do that itself. As soon as that is refreshed. Come on, refresh. Come on, diamonds, come on. There you go. So much faster than my internet. And there we go. 2 diamond gears should arrive relatively soon. It does have to transmute the diamonds into the iron and the gold, and then actually craft it all in the correct order, so I don't blame it for taking some time. There we go. Go ahead and craft teleport piping. And then all I need to do is upgrade one of these into a waterproof pipe. And that's where that cactus comes in. Well, it's actually pipe waterproofing, but it used to be cactus. It used to be. And there we go. Now all I have to do is set you up to a new frequency, and you shall be frequency biofuel. Awesome. Anyway, viewers, I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Tomorrow we'll actually set up the bio generators. So I'll see you then. Hope you've enjoyed. And as always, StrayMav signing off.